said we're ready. We started.
Welcome back. Another stinking fucking hot day here in Bombay.
Yeah. We best not talk about the cricket anyway.
What happened?
Oh, we just, it's not gone well for us after we won 3-0.
I'm so bored already.
I know. Well, I said let's not talk about it, and you asked what happened.
Welcome back to Monty's
England
podcast.
sucks. You put that on your fucking bumper
England
bar.
sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, two Monties. Welcome back. 2026. Full of enthusiasm after an extended Christmas New Year break.
Yep.
I think we both have. We were just talking about being on the squirt for that whole time. I was going to have a dry week. I've lasted a day and then remembered we were recording at a brewery. And it would be offensive to Jake and Sam if I didn't drink the beer.
True. I had an RBT this morning and it rattled me because I was like,
yeah,
everything for this.
I haven't had a drink for 2 days, but there's every chance I could blow the fucking arse
fully,
out
but
of
also it's all just a blur. Like I don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, smoke that one.
So here we are. So we've hastily thrown this together in that we probably were going to have a bit more of an extended break, but then realised that our charity wedding auction is rapidly approaching and we needed to probably get another podcast out before then.
And it's rapidly approaching because some asshole decided to get married
when
we normally do our auction.
Yeah, I was going to leave you're fucking it out of it. But essentially that's what's happened. Normally we'd come back after the break and have a couple of months up our sleeve to get it done. However, because some arsehole is getting married when we would normally do it, it's been brought forward.
Equally to blame, you took the gig, mate.
It wouldn't matter. We still wouldn't be able to do the fucking podcast, even if I wasn't coming to the wedding. True. Actually, that's a lie. I definitely could do the podcast without you here. Could easily. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to spend, if you don't want to hear about the charity wedding, you should probably fuck off now because we're going to spend some time speaking about it.
I just noticed that Lincoln's got a moustache. About the same colour as your eyebrows.
That's it. I mean, calling it a moustache is bold. I wouldn't say that. Like, we've got a guest coming up who's got one.
I know, but his is giving Third Reich.
Oh, no. I mean, listen. Yeah. Yeah, gymnastics team. They all do this funny walk.
Anyway, to cut to the point.
Mate, their synchronised work, though, cannot be beaten. It is unbelievable how regimented they are.
Oh, my God. We're going to have to clip
what
this.
Are they? What are they called? Let's No, look, it's not fair. The bloke's not here to defend himself, and frankly, I won't hear any more of those jokes.
Anyway, reason we called an emergency meeting of the two Monties is because our charity auction is
better look up the details.
No, I got it. Set for Sunday, 18th of January at Adams Peak Country Estate.
So when you hear this is this Sunday, this coming Sunday.
4 o'clock auction at Adams Peak.
So a lot of you who are, if you're the sort of person who's listening to this because you're getting married, and you're obviously here for wedding tips and advice, but Adams Peak is part of the Say I Do wedding trail.
Sounds about right.
In Pecolbin on this coming Sunday. So they'll be open for an open day from, I think, 1 till 5.
Yep.
But don't come at 1, otherwise you'll have to wait 4 hours for the auction, and that's why we want you there.
Yep.
So auction at 4. If you're not getting married, but you know someone that is, you need to tell them about this. It's because almost every year, the people who have been our successful bidders in bidding for a wedding that is generally around 100,000, and we're probably nudging that again, have generally been the highest bidders and bought it, but for half that price.
Also, and they've found out about...
Well, this is my point.
3 to 6 hours before the auction.
But not only that, they found out from somebody else. Who's heard about it, they've seen it. Hopefully, we're recording this, but hopefully by the time this comes out, you might have seen us on the news or in the Herald or Newcastle Weekly or whatever. And if you're from any of those publications and you haven't got us yet, fucking get us on.
But very brief recap on the event. Basically,
not brief. We've got half an hour to fill in,
We've teamed up with some of Newcastle and the Hunter's greatest and best wedding vendors. This is our 7th year running. And what we do is
when you say, listen, when you're going to go the greatest and sound more enthusiastic. You've gone.
I was thinking
we are with the greatest and best suppliers.
I was going to say best and brightest, but I just said breast and brightest because that's what was going through my head.
That works.
Yeah. Anyway, all of these generous
fucking legends,
legends, throw down whatever it is they do, whether it's throwing down their venue, catering, grog, music, makeup.
Have you got Trello open?
We got, what is it? Like I said, it normally tips the scales at $100,000 worth of wedding package.
It'll be. We don't know how the exact number yet. We're waiting on a couple of vendors to throw their packages at us, so we've got the exact number. But if it wasn't between 80 and 100 again this year, I would be very, very surprised because
correct.
We've got some amazing vendors who are providing some incredible packages. So it'll get up there.
But the long and short is. Because I'm sure people are sitting there going, get to the fucking point.
Well, that is the point. The auction's on January 18th.
No, they don't even know what it is. It's It's a whole wedding package donated.
If I had a stroke, vendors. Did we not just fucking say that?
No, but then they turn up and bid on the package.
Right.
And
well, that's implied by auction, but continue.
Whoever's the highest bidding couple gets the wedding package, but instead of paying all of those vendors, you are donating
This
directly.
is the important part. You're right. I apologise.
Instead of...
and anybody who's expecting me to apologise for being wrong for the rest of the year, you won't get it because I just used it up now.
Used up your one credit.
I've used up the one
6th of January.
on the fucking 6th of January.
Anyway, instead of paying all of these wedding vendors who have donated what they do, you will be donating your highest bid directly to the Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation. So,
yes.
Literally, your wedding could help save lives because... you're going to spend the money anyway, but instead of paying wedding vendors, they're donating what they do. You're throwing a huge donation to charity.
So the vendors are all
the wedding of the year.
Yeah, vendors are all champions because they're donating it. You'll be a champion because you're giving that money directly to the charity. So we've said this 100 times, but we can't be trusted with that sort of money. So we never handle it. You will be paying Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation directly. It's worth saying that on the day, bidding can be in person or online, but we need you to get in contact with us and let us know so we can provide you the details you'll need to do that. But on the day, there is a 10% booking fee required. Well, I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, whatever you want to call it.
So 10%, whatever your final bid is, 10% of that paid directly to Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation on the day.
And then you got about 6 months to pay the rest.
Because the wedding date is set for Friday, 24th of July, also at Adams Peak Country Estate.
24th, right?
It is to 24th.
Okay.
I wrote it 9 times this morning in the media release.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Have you got Trello open? Can we talk about who we've got on the list?
Sure can. All right. We've got Adams Peak.
I need you to be switched on, though, because there might be some name. Thank you.
Oh, well, not really. Lincoln can always blow it out.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. That's why we've got a producer and an editor. Fuck. Have we paid our last bill? Great.
Good.
Well, look, we can shout more instructions in. It's a bit rude to go, he'll fucking cut that out. Also, I haven't paid me bill.
Venue, Adams Peak Country Estate. Not only for ceremony and reception, they're also throwing in...
one-stop shop.
2 nights accommodation for you and your crew for the night before and the night of. Catering.
Come in, mate.
Monkey Place Catering. Ben is throwing down an epic feast.
Yep.
Photos by Nicole Butler. Videography by Hunter Valley Video. Hello, darling.
I should also say, when you say photos from Nicole, she's also bringing along Dee from Little Black Bow. Be very careful there. Who's going to do some second shooting and some other stuff for us on the day as well. So that's also included.
This is going to be the second best wedding of 2026.
Yeah.
After mine.
Well, also, and both will have the best celebrant in fucking New South Wales. So fucking rip that India.
Oh, so funny that you think you're the one doing the gig at my wedding. You get front seat. I'm still running the show.
Oh, fuck. News for you, motherfucker.
All right,
content, and it's all bad.
Content creation. We've got Hope at Content Killers.
You can walk behind, mate. It's fine.
Kimmy from Love Glows. Isn't It Lovely Events. We've got Shell doing the styling. Pixel and Ink on the stationery and signage. Ray's Shiny Disco Balls.
Yep.
Melrose Cakes. We've got White Clover Music, who you'll remember from a previous episode came and graced us with their presence. They're doing the reception set.
Yep.
We've also got Kylie Jane, who's going to do the ceremony in canapes. Such a vibe. Rundles are in it again. This is their 7th year in a row for
Hey, Sam.
a fully
I'll have another XPA, please.
made-to-measure suit. We've got Bring the Noise doing a indoor light, fire. What do you call them? The sparkler?
Yeah.
Sparkler cannon.
It'll be like
They're
indoor
really cool.
sparkler light things and
Pyrotechnics.
and dry ice thing.
Yeah.
Probably.
We've got Worn Out Wares, Wow Flowers doing our flowers.
Correct.
We've got Whitaker's throwing down another $5,000 worth of wedding rings. We've got a estate planning package from Evans and Whizlang,
Right.
so you can get all your ducks in a row before you fuck your duck.
Wowza.
Jean Fox Bridal
Yep.
throwing down wedding gown. Shazam. This is the first year we've had
Yep.
extra dresses.
Yeah,
So
so
we've got-
Gene Fox and Shazam are an umbrella kind of
Yep.
deal.
So Jean Fox and Shazam will sort all the dresses. We've got makeup by Face Lady. Also
Amazing.
hair by
Bonnie Lee.
Bonnie Lee. We've got Hunter Valley Mirror Booth doing the photo booth. Nowhere Barber. That must be their 7th year in a row too,
Well,
I reckon.
I can say, did you do our first one?
You
Our
did.
upcoming guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, did our first one and then...
Well, Alex was there, wasn't he?
yeah, but put down the scissors and Alex continued. Thank
So you-
Christ.
Piece of shit.
I got a decent haircut for fucking change. I had hair before I went to Scott. And there was a terrible incident and now I've got no hair.
Hunter Bar Packages throwing down the beer. We've got wine from Savannah Estate.
And Margan Wines.
And that's the next one down.
Okay.
Wine from Savannah Estate and Margan
Well,
Wines.
more specifically, Bubbles
from Savannah. Yes, and the other wines from Margan.
Yep.
Benny the Magician.
Benny!
If you haven't seen his work, look him up. Actually, maybe don't because you don't want
Yeah,
to.
you might ruin the surprise.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin a surprise. Anyway, he's incredible. Beavis Event Hire, that's their 7th year. They're throwing down some chairs.
Or whatever.
Or furniture.
Just hire stuff.
They're legends. They don't care what they throw down, whatever you need.
Up to a value. They'll work in with Shell from Isn't It Lovely and fill in the
Um,
gaps of what we need there.
Have we got the puppers sorted?
I don't think that's a thing.
Okay. We got Cornerstone throwing down
Did you say puppers or poppers?
puppers.
All right, sorry.
Cornerstone throwing down a Wed Shred gym package for the couple.
Again, and that's their 7th year.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's ever used it, but it's the 7th
7th
year. Shout out to Mike and Sam from Cornerstone, who
Yeah.
never hesitate to offer the service.
You know what it probably is? The couple looks at us and think, well, out of the 4 people standing at the front, they're going to look better than us.
Yeah, well, and
regardless,
like you've
so
said
they don't
too,
need to go to the
everybody
gym.
that's got it previously has been ripped to shit,
Yeah.
so they didn't really need
Yeah.
it. Maybe I should take it up. I should ask him if I can have 3 months off.
We've got Your First Dance Go doing dance lessons.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be a 7 as well.
No, 6.
6. Solace Boudoir doing a boudoir shoot.
Yeah. If nobody takes that, I'll do it.
You'll do the shoot.
No, I'll be the model.
And then we've got us, the 2 Monties, doing
Very good.
ceremony and MC.
So that's everything. We're not missing anything there,
Definitely are missing things.
are we?
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Yeah, if you
Oh, and I should say too, with Adams Peak,
they did say that. You can land a chopper wherever you want.
yeah, so if you own a helicopter business and want to chuck in, fucking give us a yell. No, but Adams Peak 2 will provide, as part of their package, cocktail cart
Yep.
and cocktails,
Yep.
which in coordination with Hunter
Bar packages.
somethings.
Bar
Yep,
packages.
very good.
Yep.
And there's also, they've got a audio guest book,
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of those
so it's
phone dealios.
like the old English telephone boxes.
yeah, I can't remember whether you confirmed that with Karen, but now that I've said it out loud, we'll be getting that as well.
I feel like there are a few other things to add in, but
I don't know if there is, but if you well,
Running-
it doesn't really matter if there's from this when you hear this, you've got about 6 days to give us a yell if you want to chuck in, and we'll still take you. We'll take you Sunday morning.
yep.
They even put you in the package as well if you like.
So for you as couples listening to this, if you send us a Instagram DM or an email, Monty at the 2 Monties, Yeah,
or either of our accounts, or to be honest,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, to be
Just
honest,
Google Monty Celebrant. You'll
try
see the
not
info.
try not to like Google one of us individually because it'll go fucking into the ether and never be seen again. If you were on our Two Monties Instagram,
And if you do Google us, make sure your safe search is on.
yeah, and yeah, be very careful. Yeah, anything could happen from there.
Anyways, send us a message. We'll send you all the info, which is basically each vendor that's thrown down. We've told you who it is. In that info, we'll tell you how much it's worth and exactly what's included. So, for example, with the catering, you'll get a dollar figure what it's worth, how many guests it's catered to,
Yep.
and what options there are.
Yeah, so each of our vendors will give us a list of this is the offer, this is what it's worth, these are all the inclusions.
So you still do get quite a bit of choice with different vendors in terms of what you pick from them, but we've sorted all the vendors for you. So
I like how when you do this, you go into a very official tone.
Well, because I'm trying to stop you from cutting in every 30 seconds and someone driving into a tree just so I don't have to listen to this shit.
So hurtful. Like you'd think this bloke has done something, and he fucking rolls in here.
Yeah, true. I have done not
Fucking
much.
honestly,
I've done less than not much.
Yeah, but this is every year. This is what happens every year. You do this, and then you come in here at the last minute, like fucking.
All right, do it without me.
Okay.
The One Monty charity.
Yeah. Okay. I do it for the charity, mate, not for the notoriety. I do it for the charity, dude.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm just here to help the people.
New year, still the same pricks. Not much has changed.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, do we need to talk about that more? Do we need to plug anything else?
Check our Instagram. We're dropping tiles every day or couple of days.
And of course, when we say we. yeah. That's social media talk, Lincoln. Shut up.
Yeah.
And when we say we obviously mean Hope.
Hope.
Is doing that for us from Content Killers, who will be our content creator on the day.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it. January 18th. So when you hear this, it's the next Sunday as part of
Coming
the
Sunday, 4
Say
p.m.
I Do
Adams
Wedding
Peak.
Trail. But to be honest, don't go to any of the other places. Just turn up at Adams Peak at about 3:30.
Really starting the New Year swinging. Every other venue hates you now. Although, to be fair, if you just worked at Adams Peak for the rest of your life, you wouldn't be upset, would you?
No, I like the other venues, but some of them. Some I don't. I won't tell you who they are here.
I'll say
I'll
'em.
tell you off camera. No, they're not listening anyway. Oh, no, they'll find out. There's people that don't listen that we find out they've heard things.
But yeah, just, I don't know. I think this year it'll be I don't know what I was going to say.
I don't know that. But it's an incredible cause, and the Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation obviously supporting women in their battles with breast cancer, and it is that's the sort of charity that I would be very surprised if there was a single person listening that didn't have some sort of connection to that.
I don't know what the stats are, but
but it's a very, very worthwhile cause. And we will be stoked. Oh, and I said this last year, and I had some people kind of come back at me and say, you shouldn't say that. You might be putting people off. Again, I'll say, the start of 2026, let's go out with a bang. I don't give a fuck. If you turn up thinking you're going to get it for $5,000, I will put you in a paddock with a longhorned Highland cow that will gore you to death.
Cover you in peanut butter.
Yeah. Is that what they like?
Oh, probably. They probably had a peanut butter
Not
sandwich.
thinking about your Labradors, are you?
Maybe.
But yeah, look, the reality is we're in it to make the most amount of money we can for our charity, which again is the Hunter Breast Cancer Foundation.
And even though we say that, history has shown us that no, you're not going to get it for $5,000, but you are still going to get an absolute.
You're going to get an absolute bargain. It's a let's say again, we don't know the exact number, but let's say between 80 and 100, and if you get it for 50, you're making money.
Yeah.
And the hard work's done, the date's booked in, all of your vendors are booked.
Because if your bid's 50, it doesn't mean you just get 50 worth of wedding. You get whatever the package
you get
is worth.
the full amount.
You get that $100,000 worth of wedding.
And we've said this before, but we have had people who missed out come back to us and say, we should have fucking put more money in because we've ended up paying for our own wedding and paid the full fare.
And more than what they would have spent.
This is what I'm saying.
And got less than what it was
they've
worth.
still paid.
Yeah.
They've ended up paying $100.
Yeah.
Where they could have got a better wedding.
Yeah.
because this is the best, second best. Fucking hell. This is a bad year to try and say we're doing the best. Well, we can say the best wedding in the Hunter Valley.
Best wedding in the Hunter Valley.
100%.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Hunter Valley area, not
Yeah.
including the New England. Is
True.
it New England, Glen Innes?
New
I know
England,
stuff.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, good on you.
We up there going up the Thunderbolts way.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Don't I go Thunderbolts way? Don't I get to stop it? Don't I stop at the Rockstock and look where Thunderbolt hit
Oh,
it?
if you go the long way,
I've
go buckets.
I've
Go buckets.
got
way.
a bit of time.
If you take your push bike.
Sorry, we were both drinking at the same time, which was poorly planned. Cut that out, Lincoln.
How are we going for time? To go?
To go. No. Well, let's round back to that so we can shout details at people again. But I've been very, very busy on my notes
Yeah.
of things that I really want to fucking get off my chest. What do we want to talk about? Oh, I've got one for you that you'll love.
Yep.
So I did a wedding at the end of last year. Hot as fuck. And at a venue that I may have mentioned previously is hot. I won't do it again. I will say the staff of that venue were fucking very amused because when they looked at the run sheet at the start of the week they looked at the forecast and they went, this couldn't have worked out any better.
Yeah. It's
so,
like God punishing you for being you.
So, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a God, which there's not, you fucking put that in the bank as well.
Anyway, have a good day at Catholic school, kids.
I hope
Bye.
everybody enjoyed their Christmas. So at this venue, hot, and because I'm a portly fellow, I like to wear a coat because it covers it up, you know. But when there's a limit to, I'm prepared to wear a coat in these conditions. So I did not wear a coat, just trousers, shirt, sleeves rolled up. Don't give a fuck.
How'd the back
too
sweat
hot.
go through the shirt?
Back sweat. It was okay, and I think on the day too, it was a bit of one of those hot westerlies. So while it is incredibly unpleasant, it's also very drying at the same time. But anyway, I want to say no disrespect to any of the people there, but like one of the family, long line of concreters, you know, hardworking blue collar people, and so the ceremony itself, in terms of like, you know, content things I talked about, pretty vanilla. No, nothing outrageous, nothing whatever. But I always start, well, not always, but like 98% of the time, I'll start with, I do like half the monitor, and very, you know, formal, welcome aboard, full names, that's fucking dusted. Then I'll give it a half a beat, and then I'll go, well, this is a bit bloody exciting, isn't it? And make everybody go, oh, easy. So, blah, 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 ceremony goes off. I'm standing there talking to Jerome, good friend of the show, Jerome. This woman approaches. Now, I'm not going to say this happens like all the time or whatever, but generally if someone is approaching you, it's to go, mate, that was great. Really enjoyed that. Thanks very much. So this woman approaches me, and again, I don't want to be blanket, you know, stereotyping people. But if her name was Melissa, fucking give up. So older lady, she's a boomer.
Oh my God.
It's also the sort of person who...
Also, pause. You're going to get a fucking inbox.
Do not give a fuck.
Because the venue you're talking about.
Oh, moving on.
I love that Jez is clued on well before you have.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But different spelling.
Hang on. Lincoln. Everybody stop. Melissa. Cut that in over top, will you please? Just cut that in. Anyway, moving right along. Woman approaches me. Very distinct age bracket, very distinct demographic, and the sort that goes, I've got a thought
that
I should tell him. I should tell him
public.
what I think right now.
Yeah.
And so she came up and she said...
Inside thought. Yeah.
She came up to me and she said, and it was pretty... There was no like look, but I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
And she did the old compliment sandwich. So she opened with something nice. Oh, look, that was a really great ceremony and I really enjoyed it.
There's the pause.
Pause. And I go, here we go.
You wish you were quicker, don't you?
No.
Thanks, love. Have a good one.
Yeah,
See ya.
no. I was super interested. So she said, but I will say that by saying bloody at the start, you really cheapened the whole affair. And there was no need for that. She said, I know that it's part of this Aussie bloke persona that you've got going on, but I've been an English teacher for a long time, and I can tell you that it was unnecessary and it really cheapened everything. And it would be all right if the couple spoke like that, which is the reason I said, they were from Family of Concreters, the groom and his brother and the dad, and,
Concreters, they do not say bloody.
No, and she said,
say,
and it'll be,
VB long neck out.
She said,
the fucking morning, you dog cunt.
If, the couple spoke like that, then it would be fine. But I certainly know bride doesn't speak like that. And I was prepared just to nod and say, and then she did the old sandwich and she closed it out with, but I did enjoy it. So thank you very much. Also, and by this stage, I'm not up the front in the breeze anymore. And I've got a really dark navy blue shirt on. Starting to get a few sweat patches because it was, I think, 40. It was 43 degrees.
Can I guess?
No. Oh, you can guess. You won't get it.
Did you say to her, thanks for the feedback, I've got to get in the shade because it's bloody hot?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. She had more. She had more feedback. So I was willing to let the bloody thing go.
Yeah.
I just nod and smile politely and say thanks very much. Yeah, I'll take that on board.
Yeah.
And she said, and also, okay. Also, you should wear a white shirt because it's too hot for that dark colour. And which is where I went, I can't bite my tongue anymore. And I said, look, to be honest, I've been doing this for 10 years and have done about 780 weddings. I've been through all the colour combinations there is, and a white shirt on a day like this would just leave me looking like I was in a wet T-shirt competition. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoy your day. And walked away.
Wow.
And Jerome went, I thought you came up to say something nice. I went, no, it turns out not. It was how I'd ruined the ceremony and some dress advice.
God.
And I just went, you are the exact thing that people go, like, it's boomer, older lady energy. Like, I've got several thoughts and he should know them immediately.
I thought you were, because dropping a little cunt in there would have been good to really take the edge off bloody.
Yeah, Well, and to be honest, I also did in the beginning, before the ceremony started, which is maybe why she gave me a pass, where I did the old, no one cares about shitty photos.
Yeah.
Whether you've taken with your shit iPhone 3 and they're rubbish.
Yeah.
Everybody relax, put them away, blah, blah, blah. So that passed her by, but it was the bloody in the opening. This is a bit bloody exciting, isn't it?
No.
Offensive as fuck, apparently.
I
hope someone shows her this whole episode.
I was on the phone to Julie when she was in Ireland and she had just finished going off on a big rant, which is always funnier because in an Irish accent when fucking this and, C-bombs left, right, it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you don't, it doesn't look like it would come from her. So she's done that. I've followed suit and launched into a rant about something completely different. But as I'm in the rant, her extremely Catholic mother had entered the room. And Julie was trying to cut me off, and then eventually...
And he said heaps of shit about the Pope as well. It was
She eventually got a word in to say, my very Catholic mother's just walked in the room. So then
And then he just went, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee.
Oh, worse. A just instant reaction was, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Oh, Jesus Christ, Julie. And all the blasphemy in about 3 seconds.
Excellent.
And then her mother was not laughing. Julie was pissing herself.
Yeah.
But then I was like, Julie,
I can't imagine any Irish person alive would be offended by
that. So Julie had to talk then because I couldn't get my words that weren't going to
Excellent.
continue digging the hole.
Lincoln, how did I go filling up that time with that bullshit? All right, so to wrap it up, Melissa, the Sunday after this episode comes out, as part of the Say I Do wedding trail, Adams Peak will be having an open day from 1 till 5. I think the actual thing is supposed to go from 10 till 5, but that's fucking ludicrous. You can put that in the bank as well. So from 1 till 5, Adams Peak will be open. Auction is at 4.
4 p.m. auction for the Two Monties charity wedding event.
January 18.
We are raising money this year for the Hannah Breast Cancer Foundation. we will have a mini presentation by HBCF.
Have we organised that?
Yep.
Great.
Note to
By
self.
next Tuesday we will have.
Little presentation, then we'll kick off. And good friend of the show,
Scott Bailey.
Scott Bailey, will be
our
doing the
auctioneer.
auctioneering.
I'll only have to ring him 5 times between now and then to make sure he turns up.
So-
but it's also 20 minutes from his house, so we should be okay.
Live auction. If you can't get there in person, you are not going on this wedding trail. You can send us a message. We'll give you a link.
We'll
you
have a
can
Zoom.
jump online,
You
Zoom
can-
bid,
It'll be a Zoom bid.
or phone bid, or carrier
Yeah.
pigeon, or whatever
But
way
the
you
only
want
way
to
to
do it
do that is to let us know that you would like to
ahead
bid.
of time, because we are not sidekicks.
And if you are, and no disrespect, I know everybody has a budget, but if your budget is $15,000, unless you just
That's
want to
cute, but it's not gonna cut the
because you
mustard.
might want to turn up and just kick us off. That'd be great, but you're not going to get it.
True. Yeah. And wedding date is set for Friday, 24th of July, 2026. Also at Adams Peak Country Estate at Broke,
That's correct.
not the barn.
Not the barn. All right. You go.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Melissa.